Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? KMB the Sexy Ninja in the place to be, as always, for Cplus Studios. Welcome to the New World Podcast, brother, for life. And it is fueled, it is powered, and you will acknowledge Big Daddy forever. Yes, the podcast of podcasts. I claim the show's better than mine a lot of the times because he just drops the knowledge. Big Daddy Forever, the podcast. If you're subscribed to the Cplus Studios feed, you get Big Daddy Forever. You get the New World Podcast. You get the Sexy Ninja Cast. You also get that crazy, randomly drop that Juggalo vlog flavor. Or if you want to check us out on YouTube, you want to go check out Twitch, our Twitch and everything like that. We're popping off. We anywhere and everywhere until you get sick of us. We are out there for Cplus Studios, and go get yourself some Cplus Studios gear. Also, get yourself some crazyhoodiez.com. Crazyhoodiez.com. All designs created by the one and only Big Daddy. Much love, much respect. Go crazyhoodiez.com with a Z, crazyhoodiez.com. Go get that awesome flavor that Big Daddy is dropping, and check out his podcast and subscribe to Cplus Studios and go to his YouTube channel. Subscribe, Big Daddy of Cplus Studios. He's about to do a giveaway. You don't want to miss out. All right. Now, you're probably like, what's that sound? Why does it sound weird this week? It's because of the fact that last night I tried to watch Raw live. My routine is watching a show, take my notes, then first thing in the morning is record the podcast. So it's all, I look at my notes and I go over everything that I thought of and this and that. But last night our internet went down. So the reason why it sounds different today's episode is because I'm commuting to the day job. Yes, the day job. But I wanted to make sure that I got my thoughts out there, and I got to watch Raw this morning before coming to work. And I gotta say, the biggest takeaway from the show for me personally was the pop, the love, the cheering for Bobby Lashley. This babyface Bobby Lashley is working. He is over. The crowd is chanting, Bobby, Bobby. And I'm just sitting there with a huge smile on my face because he deserves that recognition, because Bobby Lashley is awesome. And much love, much respect to Bobby Lashley. I'm just so happy that he's just getting the pops and reactions I feel he deserves. Another good takeaway from the show was the main event, a no-holds-barred match between Asuka and Becky Lynch. Did they beat the crap out of each other? It was fantastic. Becky won. And so now we're going to see where Big Time Bex goes with this. I'm very excited to see if she's going to actually face Bianca at SummerSlam. Do we want that? Do we need that? I don't know. Because I was thinking about this while watching the show. The Judgment Day attacked the Mysterios and beat them down. And I was like, where has been the Judgment Day? Ever since Rhea fell off and did not face Bianca Belair at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view like she was supposed to, and it was Carmella, I feel that Rhea Ripley's right around the corner, and I don't know if those weird, scary vignettes they're doing is Rhea, or if it's Bray Wyatt. There's been speculation. I've been trying to pause those vignettes. If you've seen this crazy video, everyone's going about like, Bray Wyatt, it's Bray Wyatt. I don't think it's Bray Wyatt because there's a gold medal there. There's I'm just looking at everything in the background, and I think it's the tease of Rhea Ripley. That's just my thought and my, just everything I've been seeing in these little vignettes that they've showed. They're so cryptic and weird, and they scream Bray Wyatt, but I do not believe it is Bray Wyatt, and as much as we want Bray Wyatt back, that's what I don't think it is. I think it's a tease of Rhea Ripley coming back to Monday Night Raw, and she's going to wreak havoc on Bianca Belair, and they're going to face each other at SummerSlam. Another thing added to SummerSlam is Bobby Lashley versus Theory for the United States Championship, the rematch, and they kicked off the show. Theory came out, and Theory was just like, hey, we got this big 6-man tag match coming up tonight. You know, you better be ready, because it's going to be me and the Alpha Academy and you and the Street Profits. And in that weirdness, of course, there was a barbecue in the back. There was a party of that nature. I knew that was going to happen, especially it being on 4th of July. We got Uncle Sam, R-Truth, Uncle Sam coming out, getting his ass handed to him by Gunther. I think Gunther, I liked him more as Walter, just because I like the name Walter, and it's like, Walter, you know, it's scary looking, but yeah, R-Truth got his ass handed to him. There was a hot dog eating contest that was pretty funny, and the thing that was not funny was Otis puking in the ring. That was disgusting. Oh my God, I was just like, why? But everything was great about this show. I really enjoyed the backstage things, especially with the party and whatnot, and especially when Ezekiel got catch up on Seth Rollins, and after that it was Ezekiel versus Seth Rollins, and at the end of the Mr. Riddle came out and gave Seth freaking Rollins an RKO. So we're building the feud there. I think we'll see that. I know we'll see that at SummerSlam. Seth freaking Rollins versus Riddle. And I believe a stipulation will be added to it. With so much packed in, right after a Money in the Bank. Now we're fully going forward. We're going forward to SummerSlam. They also showed a package for Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar and their long history and how they're going to beat the crap out of each other. And will he actually cash in the Money in the Bank at SummerSlam and actually take the title away from Roman? Or is Brock actually going to beat Roman in some weird way that still protects Roman, and Theory cashes out on Brock Lesnar? We shall see. It's like twists and turns. And as we go to SummerSlam, Liv Morgan, just to end this podcast on a good high, getting some love from that crowd and just owning it. Natalya came out. Natalya was like, you should be thanking me because it was me that beat down Ronda and I smashed her knee with the sharpshooter. You know, she was just like, you blah, blah. Carmella comes out. Then they start beating down Liv. And boom, here comes Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE. Tag team match right after that from Adam Pearce. Of course, Bianca and Liv win, and that crowd is feeling it. I'm feeling it. I said before on my review for Money in the Bank, if you want to check that out, I felt like they should have waited until she cashed in. But the WWE Universe has welcomed her, and that's their Women's SmackDown Championship, and I'm wondering when and where are we going to unify the women's titles at some certain point. Like we've already done the tag team titles, and we've already done with the main titles. When will the women's titles be unified, and do we want to see Liv and Bianca battle it out, and who would be the undefeated Ultimate Women's Championship? And will we see Charlotte Flair? Will we see Bayley come back in the next couple weeks to challenge? We don't know. That's the crazy thing about this sport. That's the crazy thing about WWE. We just don't know. Even if I am sometimes an overachiever in my brain as a mark, I will guess and guess and guess, and sometimes I get it right, and a lot of times I get it wrong because it's just like, oh yeah, you thought that? Boom. But there's sometimes too where it's just so predictable. But we shall see. Thank you for listening, and I hope you appreciate the audio on this, and I hope it's okay for you to listen. Sorry about that. My internet, like I said, just went down last night, but I got to finally watch Raw this morning, even with the internet going on and off. So I hope you enjoy this episode. Much love, much respect. to everybody out there. Hope you had a good 4th of July. Now we're on to SmackDown, and hopefully we'll see Roman. Hopefully we see Brock. We shall see. I will catch you on Saturday with that review for SmackDown. Much love, much respect. Now like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with your grandpa. Share with the bum down at Walmart. And go check out crazyhoodiez.com with a Z. Show Big Daddy some love, especially for Big Daddy Forever, his podcast. Go check it out right now. I hope you enjoyed the New World Podcast, brother, for life. And go get yourself some Cplus Studios merch. All right.
You know, America's Independence Day holds a special place in all of our hearts.